Good morning guys, it's another beautiful day here in Sanur. It's our last day in Sanur, so we thought we would take you guys along with us and show you a bit of Sanur. We're going to go to the Sindhu markets to start, and then we're going to get some food, take you along, show you through the streets. What do you think, Amira?
Yeah.
And our next location is going to be Cedarman, so before we head to the jungle, we're going to enjoy the beach for the last day. We have arrived at Sindhu market. So we think this is where the locals go to actually get all their produce and foods. So it's the best way to see from a local's perspective that's not too touristy. You can see all the motorcycles where all the locals park, and then here's the front of the markets. Kasar, traditional, desert, Sanur. So it looks like it's just a big open warehouse. Oh, God. So as soon as I walked in there, that wasn't the best smell. It looked like there was just seafood sitting in a bucket with no ice. So you can imagine what that smells like. But so there's all just chickens and meat, all different vegetables. All the seafood. I will say again, just imagine the smell in here at the current moment. Imagine seafood sitting on a bench without any ice, and what that would smell like. It's very strong, isn't it?
Yeah.
But this is the market. For anyone that wants to know what the Sindhu market here in Sanur is. So you've got eggs, garlic, all the sort of local things you'd need to make local cuisine. Like I said, this is where a lot of the locals go to get all their produce. I'm not too sure if it gets busier earlier in the morning or later on in the day. It doesn't look like they're full. What do you think?
I think it's the morning market, so I think
we're a bit late.
Yeah, we're a bit late.
So everyone comes earlier on in the morning.
Yeah, but it's also really good to see, like, this is
Hello.
just a normal way of life.
We're just looking, thank you. Yeah, but this is definitely, you know, where locals shop. You've got all these little stores here.
Yeah, so I think when our driver said that he didn't shop in the groceries, he would shop at a similar market like this, where you can basically get everything. They've got condiments, rice, crackers, eggs, basically everything that you would need, more or less. I'm going to say there was less meat vendors, and I think they probably would have sold those out a little earlier in the day.
Yeah.
Because it is a morning market, so people would be here a lot earlier to get their groceries for the day, probably before they start work.
This is, for anyone that doesn't know, like, this is your typical Asian broom. Anchovies. Morning.
Morning.
Toilets. And oh, there's more sections down there as well. Oh wow, look, there's more all down there. Seems like there's clothes. Let's have a look. There's all the little stalls.
Oh, they've got all the traditional...
Morning. Ah, they're all the offerings.
Yeah.
Wow. Where we're from? Australia.
Welcome to Bali, yeah?
Thank you.
I don't speak English.
Your English is good.
Yeah,
So you make all the offerings?
Yeah, okay.
Wow.
yeah, welcome to Bali, yeah?
Thank you. Wow.
What is your name?
They gave Amira one of the offerings.
Yeah.
What's your name?
Ketut. Yeah, nice to meet you, yeah?
So we say suksama.
Yeah.
Yeah? Suksama. Yeah?
Suksama.
Suksama.
Yeah.
Thank you. Bye.
Yeah.
How do we say bye?
Yeah.
Just bye?
Sampai jumpa.
Sajub.
Sampai jumpa.
Sampai jumpa.
Yeah.
Okay. Suksama.
Yeah, dadah. Thank you.
there's some Balinese hospitality at its absolute finest. The people here in Bali are so friendly, and anyone that has come to Bali would know that, and they do mention it. But everyone here is always so friendly, always wanting to help you or welcome you, and they're so good with children, aren't they?
Yeah.
They're so friendly with kids.
I know, I think we really kind of regret not organising to have a nanny. Not for us, for the kids.
Yeah.
Because they just love the complete attention that it's hard to give on a holiday while we're trying to navigate and figure out what we're doing as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, the people here are just
amazing.
So friendly.
Balinese hospitality is...
You can't beat it.
Yeah.
That's the main reason I think that I would keep coming back.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. That was Sindhu Market, Pasar Sindhu Market. The local markets here in Sanur, where you can get all your produce, bags, I think where all the offerings are done, anything you want really. Maybe we came a little late, but we just wanted to come and have a quick look. But I think mainly early in the mornings where most people would come, maybe even before the sunrise, and then you're gonna get your freshest meats and seafoods at that time. We're almost close to lunchtime now. So obviously the produce isn't going to be the freshest. It's really just the leftovers, what people haven't got. What did you guys think?
I think it was a bit messy in there and stuff, but I think it was still really cool.
It was cool. It was a bit stinky. It was something we've never seen before, hey? But it was an experience. And they were really friendly and gave you them.
It was a bit like Costco.
Costco?
Yeah, Australia.
It's like the Bali Costco.
Bali Costco.
Did you like it, Sage?
I think it's very shocking for her.
You didn't like it?
At 3 years old, she knows it's
okay.
Australia. So for her, I think there's a bit of that like culture shock.
Yeah.
Even for me, I think it was still a little bit of culture shock when you walk in, and then you start to realise that's everyday life. That's completely normal, and there's nothing wrong with that. So definitely an experience. I recommend if you want to see how the locals shop. Just a walk through, 15 minutes. It's literally 5 minutes out of town, so I definitely think it's something to do so that you can see this side of Bali.
Yeah.
And now we're gonna head back, and we'll see you guys back at the hotel.
We're not gonna head back yet. We're not gonna head back yet. Amira in the hotel is essentially, that would be her holiday. If she could just spend the whole time at the holiday, Amira would be a very happy child. But unfortunately for her, we will not be doing that. We like to explore and to have a look at things, and that's what we're going to do.
Alright, so we've come in to a little shop to get water, but also because it cools you down in the aircon.
Yeah, it's like you want to get some nice cold air, just come to one of these mini marts.
Into a little store, it's freezing in here. Just open the fridge for a bit. So this is just your standard water.
Yeah, that's what you'll find mostly everywhere. And that is...
No, this one, 70 cents.
7,000, so yeah, 70 cents.
But today we're going to go for some small ones because I've noticed otherwise we end up carrying a litre in our backpack because the kids drink this much.
Yeah, and it becomes really hot. So we'll go with the 27 cents promo. You want two?
Yeah, and maybe might get a Picari sweat too.
Okay.
So these are just like, they're full of electrolytes. So they've got sugar in them, but they're good for kids. So kids that don't want to drink a whole bottle of water, this will replace electrolytes and make sure they drink in something.
Like a Gatorade.
And the kids love it too. Sage, what's this? Picari sweat. You can get everything from here though. You can get laundry powder, coffee, cosmetics, sunscreen, chips, absolutely everything. But we'll do a little bit more of a bigger video when we go to a big grocery store. Lots of chocolate.
These Bali chocolates.
This one's different. There's one called Bali Jungle, I think.
Yeah.
That people have recommended, saying it's really good. We'll try that. Yeah.
Well, the good thing is, well, you can just pay. I use Wise, and then you can just pay card everywhere. That's my card. Minimum. Okay, there you go. I didn't know that. So now I'm gonna use cash. I'll just pay cash. The thing is, though, mainly all the notes. Like that's a big note, 100,000.
It's $10
$10. So, and then you get given this little change, and it's really hard to carry around and distinguish what's what. Well, we've distinguished it now, but if it's your first time here, it may get a bit complicated. Thank you. See like all these coins? I have no idea what they are. I've never used coins here.
What is it?
500, so it's like 5 cents.
Yeah, I think less
And
than
we
that.
got 5,000. Anyways, thank you.
Thank you. Alright, out into the heat we go.
Yes.
Let's go. Off the ground, please.
Just gonna put all this stuff in the bag. Well, I've got all this change out, but you got your $50,000 note, which is around $5. You've got your $5,000 note, which is around 50 cents. You've got your $20,000 note, which is $2, and your $10,000 note, which is $1.
A really good cheap thing if you're from Australia is you just take off 4 zeros. So from this note, you could literally hold your hand, you take off the 4 zeros. That's a roughly $1 Australian. And you can do the rest with every other note too. See, it's a good cheat code.
Yeah. Make sure here in Bali as well, you're going to an authorized money exchange. So, look, it's common sense, isn't it? You want to go to ones that have glass doors, aircon essentially, have big signage, look for digital ones, they don't look dodgy, they're authorized and have proper labeling, you're not going to get scammed.
If you see here, right? This is the rate today. If you turn and look over there, I don't know if you can see, we'll show when we'll cast.
Yeah.
That is clearly, you're going to have to count your money 6 times before you leave.
Yeah.
That's usually just don't go there. Just
Yeah.
don't go. You're more likely to get scammed. I'm not saying you will, but you're more likely, way higher. Because there's no reason that they should be giving you that rate.
Yeah, if you probably can't see it in the camera, but Keita's saying because the rate's 10,050 here for $1 Australian, but over at that money exchange, it was exchanging for 10,500. Now, usually 9 times out of 10, that means that's not an authorized money exchange and that's a scam place. And they do a real dodgy scam with the money where they actually put the money behind the counter and then they take an extra 100,000 for themselves. Fortunately for us, our hotel actually did a money exchange because they have a bank within it and we got a really, really high rate. So if you can go to a bank, go there, you're gonna get a higher rate. But that's a big tip for Bali is make sure you're going to authorized money exchanges or you'll get scammed. Yeah.
So when you're walking, watch where you're going because like that literally would take Sage out. I'd go straight through there.
Wow. I quickly come across one that I want to show you guys. This is the perfect example of a money exchange you don't want to go to. It is just a counter with a chair and a dodgy money exchange. This is the perfect Balinese scam. Do not go here. Isn't that right, Amira? Stick to the big ones. So here in Sanur at the moment, they're building a new mall and it's called the Icon. It's meant to be one of the second largest malls here in Bali. It was meant to be completed in March this year, but obviously they are not even close to completion. But it's meant to have a water show, all live music that leads onto the front, like the beach front of Sanur. So when that's completed, it's going to be a huge, huge mall here in Sanur and massive change for the area because there's nothing like that here in Sanur. So we just got out of the cab. That's just showing you the total came to about 15,000, which is around $1.50 Australian for a taxi. And I just want to point out as well, when you get a taxi, you make sure you get a Bluebird taxi. This is to make sure it's not a scam taxi. This is our beautiful resort lobby. It is amazing here. Do you want some water?
No.
No? Kids club.
Let's send them.
It's definitely nice to come back to the resort after walking on the street for a bit and then just hearing the peaceful calmness of this place. We leave here tomorrow and I'm gonna miss it. It is nice. We're moving somewhere a lot different. We're going to Sindhu, which is, it's the east side, yeah, Bo?
Yeah.
Sindhu is the east side of Bali, which is essentially more jungle-like. But this is still beautiful. We're surrounded by tranquility.
Really nice gardens. There's, I don't know, they just do gardens different in Asia.
Definitely. This is like, if this was Australia, this would be classed as a botanical garden and you would be driving here to look through these gardens. But it's just the norm at these hotels. I understand the cost of staff and everything is a big factor to why they can have grounds kept so well here compared to Australia, but something we definitely admire here. Door. Okay, we've just dropped the kids off at the kids club and we're going to drop them off for 2 hours today. Can you just hold this for a second?
Sure.
Please? Put my shoe on.
Oh, something dripped on me. We have to do something definitely to kind of distract ourselves, because for us, a kids club daycare is out of the ordinary. But the kids really, really liked it, as we mentioned, and Sage willingly went, which is unusual for her, so that's always a good sign. So you just trust your gut with how you feel. If you don't want to leave your kids, that's completely fine. If you do, that's completely fine too. Whatever you feel comfortable with as a parent is absolutely fine.
Yeah, I still don't feel comfortable with it, but...
No, there's a difference between being comfortable and like having anxiety.
This one is really nice though.
Yeah, we came here and just got really good vibes. The grounds are really nice and it's really tucked away within the resort. And everything seems pretty child-proof. There's more staff per child than there was at the last resort we went to, which is why I didn't really feel comfortable leaving the kids there. And because Christian literally almost broke his leg down the stairs, so that wasn't a... What did he turn? Oh, where'd it go? There he is. Hello. Okay. Apparently you can't eat these, they're very bitter. Oh, I didn't see it. Maybe for the kids club. Okay, now
I think we're going to go try to hire a bike.
First, wear comfortable bike attire. So I was wearing a swimsuit last time, and I'm going to put on some thick denim shorts.
Yeah.
What?
I thought we were going straight to the beach.
No, I need to put some shorts on.
We just did a quick outfit change. I was going to wear a single. I'm going to get hot on that bike. Waiting 15 minutes for Akita to get changed as always. Oops.
Pardon?
Oh yes, I do need my sunglasses.
You're welcome.
Thank you. You ready now?
Ready.
The safe loft?
Safe as locked. We may have walked the wrong direction. We know there's bikes on either end, but we've been walking a while to find a bike. So fingers crossed that there's bikes up here.
Along the water, you'll see these traditional style boats. They're really cool. So they just put the motors on the back, and then they've got the side supports that help it stay upright. Yeah, we saw people in Nusa coming off them boats, and he was holding buckets of tuna, which was cool.
Yeah, it's always really awesome when you get to see just people's way of life. And I think you see a lot of that in Bali.
Yeah, especially in this area.
In this area, definitely, yeah.
Seminyak, maybe not so much. It's very touristy. Here in Sanur, it's because we didn't realise prior to booking here, but it's close. It's classed as the Denpasar Sa area, which Denpasar Sa is where most of your drivers will live and most of the locals live. So that's why a lot of locals come here for a day with their family, or to holiday as well. And a lot of the restaurants just outside of the Sanur main strip is full of just locals. We went to a restaurant the other day called Naughty Nuri's, and it was full of just all local Indonesians, wasn't it?
Yeah,
we were probably the only...
Look.
Oh, we got it. For rent. Bikes.
So yeah. These bikes are so much better than what we got at the hotel. It's a really good way to see all of the resorts as well. Right.
The hotel bikes were horrible.
I was just saying that. I'm really trying with one hand here. So maybe you want to grab a baby.
What's that?
I can't steer with one hand.
This is definitely the more easier way to get around this front beach walk. Trying to dodge oncoming bikes. Wow! Just trying to dodge the bikes and dodge people eating. Oh look, this is the so this is the beach side of the Icon Mall that I was trying to show. Obviously they've cut down all the forest, which is a sad part about this. Which is a sad part about the project. This is the bike parking spot. We've chose to eat at this nice cafe type restaurant.
Yeah, it looked really nice, so we thought without the kids, we'll eat here.
Let's get something good to eat. It has arrived, and I'm jealous. I went with something that I never usually get, and I got a club sandwich. Looks good, but then Akita's satay came out, and that looks delicious, doesn't it?
That's the first time I've got the satay in like the proper hot box.
Yeah.
You know, like, so it looks like it's being
Like, it looks like it's being cooked.
It's like it's being sauteed.
You want to give it a quick taste test, babe? Oh, and you got rice cake.
Yeah.
Rice cake instead of rice. Yum.
That's really good. You can tell it's really good chicken.
So this is satay ayam.
That's free range chicken, so it's really thick.
It's free range chicken. I think
It says
everything
free
here
range.
is free range. Oh,
It said free range.
There you
It's
go.
really thick, and the peanut sauce isn't spicy at all, as well.
it's a thumbs up for the
Yeah,
satay.
thumbs up, the super peanutty. That's really good. That's some of the best satay I've had.
No, it looks really good. I wish I got that. And your meal came to a total of
Without tax, 11 Australian dollars.
nice. I'm gonna have my clubby now. We've got a spicy mayo there. Your standard chip. Tastes like a potato chip.
Standard chip.
The big club sandwich.
Christian would never order a sandwich out because he'd usually make a really good one at home.
Yeah, honestly, I don't know why I got a club sandwich, but it does look good. So I almost ate that.
What is it? A toothpick. Oh no. Pull it out.
Grilled chicken, avocado. It's got, wow, they said egg, and I thought it was going to come as a fried egg, but it's actually a little omelette. We'll give this a go.
Thank you. How is it?
Your standard sandwich.
Is it good?
We finished lunch at Byrde, and the total bill came to around 440,000 IDR, which is around $44 Australian. That is including the 17% tax and service fee they put on at the end.
Yeah, we got 3 drinks. I ordered 2. We got 3 drinks and 2 main meals. And I would say it was good, but it is on the more expensive side. But you get that when you're paying for the venue. That's what you're paying for.
Yeah, we wanted to just try that out. There is a lot more local restaurants along here. We ate at one when we first came here on the first day, which was called Byrde Cafe. And that was really, Kita and the girls got really good meals. I went for Nazi Champur, which wasn't the best, but the meals were averaging around $5 to $10 or 50,000 to 100,000 IDR, and at night time it is full.
Packed. It was not
Absolutely
a seat.
full.
Yeah, no seats. That's just the first one that was to the right of where we were staying when we first got here. So we sat down and just ordered straight away, and it was really, really cheap, and it was pretty good. So obviously when you have a big venue like that and it's got all of the music and all the big lounges, you're definitely paying a premium for food and drink.
And you're going to get the service charge and government charge.
But overall, it was a nice lunch. It was nice to relax without the kids. It's very strange to not be worrying about what 2 little people are doing the whole time.
Keeping them entertained.
Yeah, but we are excited to go and pick them up and spend the rest of the day at the beautiful beach. It's a lovely day today.
Yeah, I can't wait to go swimming, get in the water. It's hot, and just wanting to relax now.
So thank you so much, guys, for coming along with us while we explored Sanur for the day. There's definitely a lot to see and do in this area, and it is a really great area if you're wanting the convenience of being beachfront but having access to so many restaurants and everything else that you really kind of need for a beachy styled holiday. So I definitely see the appeal why people have started to come to Sanur instead of staying in the traditional places like Kuta and Legian. The beach is much better. You still are only a drive away from those places anyway, but we've definitely enjoyed our stay here. We're ready for our next little adventure though, which is going to be Cedarman. If you're wanting to know any more about Sanur or other activities, we are going to have other videos, or we already do have other videos that show you a little bit more of what you can do and what you can see and where you can eat. We couldn't get everywhere, obviously, we're only here for a short stay, but we're really glad that you came with us. So if you enjoy our videos, definitely like and subscribe to our channel, because we are hoping to have many more where that came from as we finish up our stay in Sanur. We're moving on, but we are still in Bali for 20 days. So are you excited?
Yeah.
Alright, we'll see you then.
Thank you guys for watching another one of our videos. This is one of our many videos that we have to upload of our 28-day trip here in Bali. We hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave a comment below, give us a thumbs up, and subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that bell notification so you can be notified when we upload our new videos. Until next time guys, we'll see you then.